Please welcome Shango.
So I was really happy to come to this planet. Being from the sun, it was a substance called water that I really had to get used to. Because I really wasn't used to water. You know, I had this thing, I would call it drowner's privilege, where I could literally drown in a puddle. So I decided to merge my fear of water with my love of women. And it's kind of like levels to it. So you start off where you're at. So I would start off with like, you know, going to PetSmart and washing the fish tanks with my dates. And then we kind of grew to the next level where we started running through sprinkler systems. And then maybe we end up on a Sunday at Malcolm X Park, skinny dipping in the bird pool. So, and by the way, all of these dates were imaginary. But no one knew that, you know, being like a hopeful romantic, people will always think I would go on these exotic dates. You know, they see me be like, oh, Shango, you got scratches on your back. And I'd be like, fuck yeah, put it down. When really, I was camping and I accidentally wiped my ass with poison ivy, got a rash and scratched the shit. Or they'd be like, hey, we saw you weren't at your parents' house last night. I'm like, yeah, you know how I do all night, one night stand every weekend. When really, I was cat sitting for my grandma. So, you know, I was really hopeful though. So on my 24th birthday, I was like, I'm gonna change this shit around, do something new. So I threw a party, a big party for myself, and invited all my friends. This included one person. And she showed up to that joint with one of her friends, and I was like, damn. I'm not gonna have to call the Make-A-Wish Foundation to lose my virginity. She is the one. So I was like, I gotta do this right. I know her type. I gotta play hard to get, let her make the first move. So I wrote on a napkin, stood to her left, and passed it to her. She opened it up and read it out loud. Kiss the person to your left. And from then on, we had a great, you know, 5-week relationship. It ended in Miami when we went jet skiing and almost drowned, and she ended up dating the person that rescued us. But it was all good because I knew at that moment, I was like, maybe this, you know, these young women just not right for me, you know? I need someone a little bit more mature that can handle these simple kind of situations like almost drowning, right? You know, that ain't nothing. I need me a trap queen or something. So I decided to date a mature woman. So my next partner, I met her outside of the AARP. And by this time, because it had been like 6 weeks, I knew women by then. Like there's 3 things they love in life: kittens, dolphins, and depending on the time of the month, dark chocolate or empire. So, I decided, I was like, I'm gonna take her swimming with dolphins. You know, this would be something new to try. And I don't know if y'all know about dolphins, but they're not like me and just, you know, stand on the shoreline and, you know, where you just get your toenails wet. They go out in the deep end and swim. So we had to get on a boat, and as we riding out on this boat, I look at her, I'm getting kind of nervous, and I'm like, man, I'm kind of feeling like a little seasick. I've never been seasick before. And she looks at me, and she's like, have you ever been on a boat? And it's like, that's true. So we get out there. Everybody's all happy to see like Flipper and everything. They jump in and like, come on, you coming? I'm like, you damn right. So I put a life vest on and a flotation device, and I belly flop in, and I head straight to the bottom of the joint. And an Italian dude had to come, and he rescued me up. He's like, it's not your fault, you know. Black people just have heavier butt bones. It's all right. So she ended up dating Nemo, and I went on my way, and now in my current relationship, I'm like, we're the perfect pair. We like mumble sauce and anything that you could put in your mouth. You know, this goes right together. I was like, and I knew she was a ride or die because last Valentine's Day, she was just so romantic. She made me French fries. And I was like, you're the best. So this year, I was like, I'm going to go all out, turn up. We're going to go in the mountains in West Virginia. So she packed like 16 bags of makeup that she'll never fucking wear. And we headed out to West Virginia, which is one of my favorite parts because last time I was there, the people greeted me and they're like, man, you're a redneck. And I'm like, why? And they're like, because I had told someone, you know, I believed in aliens. And I was like, that's kind of interesting. This is the place I like to visit more. So we go out there, and there's a cabin, and I'm not thinking about the river because I'm like, there's a hot tub. So we're sitting in the hot tub, and she goes, hey, I found a canoe under the house. You want to go in the river? And I look at her, and that's how I knew we had some really good weed. Because I'm like, we're sitting in the hot tub, and you're thinking about going out on a frozen lake in 20-degree weathers, 12 o'clock midnight, and we're in a hot tub. So I turn to her, about to say, hell no, that's the last thing I want to do. And she gives me those puppy eyes. And you can't tell a woman who gives you puppy eyes no, or Peter will come after you. So I was like, sure, baby, is there anything else you want? And then I rolled some more weed up, and she forgot about it, and I forgot about my fear of water, and it transformed into love as we went synchronized swimming in the hot tub, i.e., had sex. Thank you.